Been giving you any grief that you fell on him?
No, actually, yeah, he has. He blames me every time I see him, so I tell him I'm sorry, but he'll be back this week though.
It looked like you went out for a little bit with some shoulder issues. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm good. I just got a little stinger, you know, but I hurt my shoulder, but I still stayed in for the next play, so I was good. I just brushed it off. Try to be a G about it, you know.
Reggie, how tough is Ingram in a matchup?
Ingram, oh man, he's kind of like a wide receiver, but in a tight end's body. So it's gonna be real tough. So I got to stay low on him and look at his hips like I'm playing basketball, cause can't nobody go nowhere without their hips. So it's gonna be a good matchup, and he's a great player.
Think you can take him in basketball?
I feel like I can take anybody in basketball. That's just me though.
Kamdiche is a guy they play on offense. Have you ever went over to Lane and said, "Hey, throw me a tight end"?
Lane jokes about it all the time. Actually, I joke to him about me going over there all the time, but he said, no, I'll stick to defense. So I'm kind of mad Cyrus get to go over there sometimes, so I'm jealous a lot.
Have you seen some of Kamdiche's plays, like his touchdown stuff? You might have to line up against him.
And I'm going to line up and I'm going to be a grown man about it. And he come my way, I'm at the lower my shoulder and hit him. So he's a big guy, but I feel like I'm a big guy too, and I just got to play my game. If he lines up and get a ball thrown to him.
How does the nickel package feel for you guys as far as having Fitzpatrick out there and you guys going nickel?
Oh man, if Coach got him in the game, Coach got a lot of confidence in him. So and we got a lot of confidence in him too. He might mess up a play, but everybody pass him on his back and tell him to keep playing. And Minka is a great player, and he's gonna be a great guy. He's a great guy on and off the film. He brings his family values to the field every time, and he's very disciplined. So he's a good player.
What do you see from Chad Kelly to come in and put up the number he has, you know, after just kind of learning a new team, new system, everything? What do you think about that?
Oh man, I've been on Chad for a while, so I knew Chad was capable of that. So I'm just happy he's out there doing his thing. He back playing ball, so I'm happy for him. And from what I've seen, he's doing his thing, and I'm happy for him.
So how long have you been kind of following him or aware of?
I met Chad when I went to the opening, going into my senior year of high school. So we've been cool ever since then. So it's been 5 or 6 years now, probably.
So when he was looking at Ole Miss and some other, you know, did you kind of stay in contact, or were you kind of tell him at that period?
Yeah, because he came down on a couple visits. I tried getting him to come here, but he at Ole Miss now, so I got to line up against him and play my game, and it's gonna be a fun matchup.
What's he do well?
He can throw the ball and he can run. I remember playing against him in the Under Armour game, and he got me. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he got me. He shook me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie about this. So I gotta come back and get him and try to at least.
Did he score?
No, he didn't score.
So it doesn't sting that bad.
No, we beat them pretty bad though.
You got any plans for the first time you can lay a hit on him? Any words of wisdom?
No, I don't do too much talking on the field. I just let my game do the talking. So I don't got time to talk. I get tired when I feel like I got to talk. So.
When you think about last year's game, what comes to mind? Is it the fans rushing the field and tearing the post down? What do you remember about that day?
I remember about that day we took an L, so that hurts anytime. I hate losing. As a competitor, I hate losing. So I'm trying to come out my best and hopefully play even harder this time and try to get the W. But for the most part, it was a good game last year. The better team won at the time, so we got to come out and just play hard this time, and hopefully we get the win.
When you have a game like recruiting, how close did you feel like you had Chad to coming here?
Oh man, I let Chad do his own thing, but I knew the coach was going to do a great job of recruiting him. I tried to persuade him a little bit, but I didn't try too hard. I had to worry about myself at the time, getting right and staying focused at the time of playing ball.
Did you feel like it was close, though?
Yeah, it was close, but, you know, he chose a great team to go to, and I can't fault him for it.
How many times did he visit here?
I seen him 2 or 3 times, maybe.
So you were really complimentary of Minka during the course of the summer, even just like stuff he was doing during summer workouts and the 7-on-7s. Hey, how has he come along? Like, where have you seen him improve?
He improved a lot. If Coach got him in the game, like I said, he improved a lot. He's a grown man. He's about his business, and you can tell he's very disciplined about what he does on the field and off the field. So if Coach got him in the game, he's doing something right.
When you see a team is averaging almost 75 points a game, what does that tell you about what they're doing?
That tells me that they got a lot of plays going on. They airing the ball out a lot. So we got to line up and look at our keys right and line up and make sure that I got to make sure the big guys lined up and everybody got to get lined up and make sure that everybody's in the right position so they can make plays on the ball.
When you have a game like this that starts after 8 o'clock, what's your routine during the day?
Don't sleep as much, so I don't be as jury or as tired as the game comes. So I gotta keep myself up so I don't get as tired and don't take too many naps throughout the day.
Are you concerned about the kicking game right now?
No, I'm fully confident in Adam and JK. So when the time comes, they're big time players and they always show up in the big time games. So I'm not worried about that.
What do you think of this guy right here?
Next question.
Do you ever want to stop and watch, if you can, when Kenyon's got the ball, he's got a little room, whether it's catching the ball or returning a kick? Is he a fun guy for you guys to watch?
Oh yeah, he's very explosive. Anytime he touches the ball, he's liable to go all the way. So every time I see on the little screen that Kenyon's got the ball, Coach Smart might be talking. He might get mad. I might stop and just look at him and just see him go. So it's very fun. He's a very explosive guy, and I'm glad he's back doing his thing.
To trade well for them right now is number 3 in terms of receiving on their team, and I know playing maybe some lesser teams during the course of the first couple of games has lent itself to some other guys maybe getting more opportunities. But how viable are some of the other guys that they have even in addition to that?
Oh man, if they're catching the ball, they're very valuable. So, as a receiver, you got to catch the ball, and Trevor is liable to go off at any time. So we got to try to keep him contained. And it's going to be a very hard fall game, and our DB is going to do their job, I feel like.